Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Cities Skylines cleanup crew scenario. And must admit, at the moment, a little bit at a loss as to what to do. However, we are going to open up more land. And just to keep things nice and square, we're going to open up this segment here. One of the things I did think about was utilising our railway to get some cargo up to here and up to here. We can do that by running the track all the way around. Don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but it is an idea. So that is what I'm going to crack on with. First, we'll unpause the game into our trains, which is here. And definitely make sure we get ourselves the cargo terminal. We need a spot to unload here. Now, it does look like the ground is a little bit hilly, which is going to be an issue. Although, that'll work. That'll work. The other option is we stick it in here and we do a tunnel system through. But I think we'll just flatten this road off instead. A railway line in there and a railway line up here. Now they do have to be placed supposedly along a roadside. It would appear the one up here is the easier one to achieve that on. Let's not do the curve tool for this. Oh, I've gone too not far enough, I should say. Okay, back to our trains. And we can just about get that in without destroying any of our water facilities. Now, of course, if you follow this road out the way up, you will find some shops as well, so that may or may not provide some usefulness over here also. In fact, speaking of that, we could squeeze another one in here. Could go up the back of this industrial area. And that is something I'm going to see to right now. Let's take this road. No, we don't want this one to be one way. There. Doesn't even need to be that large. There's another cargo station there, and in fact, we can hook this road up. If we can, why wouldn't we? So, cargo station there, cargo station in here, and the tricky area. Cargo station somewhere in here. It is going to be a steep road, and that is a horrible road, as we've already discussed. But what shall we do? Don't want to put too much stress on that bridge. I think we just stick the road in here. Let's have a look at our soil situation. We need to do that down here. We have lots and lots of soil that we can dump straight in here. Does that help us get a road up, however? Where is our softening tool? Full strength on the softener. Right, let's see. I might have just made everything worse with that, but let's see. Let's go with an industrial road, which can sit along there. Are you going to want to come up? And can you come up in a pleasant looking manner? Oh, I just took that one click too far away. However, I think that'll still work. If we curve in from there. It's a road? What more do you want? That is 100% a road. Can we page up here? We can. This might link up. Page down. So far so good. That'll do. Can we fit the station in now? Yes, we can. And can we repair our electricity? Also yes. Right, now we just need to try and link up the track. Possibly easier said than done. Let's go into the track. So, now I have made a whoopsie here. I placed this before I was debating putting a line further through those water stations. But that's easy enough. They just need to be moved out of the way. Or, last episode we played with the water. Oh, that is glorious. I think we can just put in some water suckers over there. One way to find out. Water. I think this will be far enough away. However, we can put in an insurance policy. Four might be all we're getting at the moment. Our insurance policy, let's just stick a few of these in front to make sure if any dirty water gets sucked in, it's not going to kill anyone. Pipe them all together. Check the electricity, that is fine. And now we can start to delete a few of these bad boys. That'll be enough to get our train line to come through. Let's take the train line, the scenic route. And then it will have to rejoin roadside over here. I'm a little bit conflicted whether this is a nice train route or a not nice train route. Past the sewage. Now we may have to duck underground. That does seem to be the more sensible option. But we'll make it as brief as possible. And from here we should be able to come back up. There we go. So that's one station linked in. Where was our station here? You, if you can get round the nasty curves will go. I think that will make it. Oh well, goodbye rock. We'll spare that rock. Do we need to bridge that? Not really. That'll do. Let's stop you moaning and whining. Give you some water. Right, and now to hook all of that system up to the main line. You have to come around there. Around here, follow that road in. Now the question is, do we need to do a little junction here? I think we might, but let's start simple to begin with. Let's just get the thing hooked up. And where am I going? Still got quite a distance to go yet. Now I'm even wondering if I should be putting one in this area, but I don't think that is necessary. However, with it being industrial, we will see if we can get the track in nearby. Easier said than done, but done it is. Oh, come on. I hate pillar collision in this game. Why is nothing ever easy? Right, let's see if we can now get this to travel down. It's going to have to follow around the road first. So far, so good. Over the roundabout. And now we just need to link these together. A flash of green would be too much to ask for, wouldn't it, game? Oh dear. Right, we're over. We're the same side of the road. Ugly as it may be. Done. Back to electricity. Oh yes, we need you to be linked. And there's no point building out there. Let's make the easy decision, pop you in there. And we should be all lit up once again. Question is, will that be used? And also, how do we get train traffic coming from the southwards direction onto that line? We may need to do a little bit of shenanigans. So we do that to there. Then we take this out. So coming south, you can come off of here. And we're going to go around in a little spiral. And connect down here. That is a system. It's maybe not a good system, but it is a system. And time will tell if that gets used. I'm just going to follow the line as it is, see if anything has spawned on it. There's a train using it. Excellent. So that has came from one of the two train stations north of the map. And hopefully that will take some cars off the road. Lovely. And another train up here also doing good work. So we now have a train network in. It has done wonders for both our industrial and commercial demand. We were going to add in some shops across here. And let's shop this area as well. So we have now unlocked ourselves Colossal City, including another map title piece. We also have nuclear power if we want it, or ocean thermal energy power. What do we think would be a good tile to unlock next? We could get more motorway or highway. Now that might actually be interesting. We could bring a highway down here as well, or likewise it could come around this way. That would give people more options and a way to bypass without causing any trouble. But also, we've got so much space we don't need to unlock anything just now. Things that we are worried about are still down here in the bottom right hand corner. 283 people coming in per tick, that's just gone up to 329. We need population, that's all we need. We do not need anything else at this stage. Back to 3 speed after that last milestone. We do need industrial, but you know what we've also not put in for a wee while? We've not added in too many more offices. And that would be a good way to fill up this little oddball space in here. Connect our university and business area. Oh, I don't like how close those junctions are together. There we go. This will be a lovely little office area. And if it won't be a lovely one, it'll still be a 1. So, to our offices, this will also fulfill any industrial need that is still there. And we'll get them in here as well, before the highway. No reason not to put some offices in over here either. So that is looking good to me. There's more power cables in here that aren't necessarily needed. Or at least they won't be needed for very much longer. And just to drive that point home, let's give these guys some tennis courts so that they can play to avoid the stress. What else would be useful in our office area? There are some health tools that I think we should start to delve into. Yoga garden. And we also have a sports hall and gymnasium. Maybe it doesn't need to go there, although it wouldn't be too bad a fit considering we've just put in a sport area. And if we're going to do that, let's go all out. Let's put a community pool over the road. So that is actually quite a high deluxe area to be in now. You can work on a short walk, you can play tennis, you can go to the gym, you can swim, you can do some yoga. Let's put a few small shops in there as well. And for those people who really want to be close to their work and close to leisure at the same time, a few premium houses. So we are slowly filling in the empty areas. What's in here? Another empty space. Let's stick... Oh, what are we going to put in here? I don't have a clue. So we have all of those things. Lungs of the city and helicopter park. And they have a fairly large radius. Okay, what we are going to do next is a small road out here. Don't just want to stick in offices here, so we are going to put in some attractions. It's worth looking at where our nearest railway roads are. Not anywhere close, unfortunately. That is a bit of a shame, because I was going to put in some nice parks there. It would be wasted. Let's just put in one. Let's put in the helicopter park. And something that I should also now have installed is my tree brush. So if I press plus, that turns into a brush. I can now just brush in trees. This town has looked god awful without my mods on, and these trees are going to do so much just to brighten the area up a little bit, bring it to life with minimal effort. Let's take that off so we can really see the effect it's going to have. Let's get this park covered in greenery as well, around the roads. How much more lived in does that look now? A bit more sparse in the houses. It is amazing just how a few trees can brighten an area up. Around this farm as well, it's just a little bit too empty. Lacking power. Let's put our overlay back on for the power. Everything's linked up. We just need more of it. Let's try our ocean geothermal. Shoreline required. I see. But it also needs a road. Where would be the best place to add one of those in? Nowhere, because I've built a train line around it all. Could always just use a big nuclear power plant. That would work wonders for the area. Okay, I'm going to make another decision. We still need some more incinerators as well. So away from housing, what we'll do is utilise an area just off this farm area to put in some more incinerators. In fact, I could put it up here also. We're not going to have that train line go anywhere. Let's do this. There we go. Stick some incinerators up the back. One more. Bring out another road. Link those together. And that should fill up that area with the addition of having some incinerators. Now, not all the garbage is going to come from the one area. That shouldn't be polluting too many areas. Certainly not going to be polluting any houses. Back to our tree brush. A bit bigger than that. I am taking a lot of farm or fertilised ground away there, but shouldn't need it. Okay, we'll take off our overlay. Look at all those trees. Much, much better. So, if you are playing vanilla, by all means place all the trees. By all means. But I will not be joining you on the vanilla game with trees. Now, I do know nuclear is clean, even though it's going to be an eyesore. But we do still need more power. We also now need some more high schools. So let's stick them all in. Put on our viewpoint. This new area we made, it needs some schooling. Another couple in there, and can utilise this new road. That should be plenty. Elementaries will probably follow soon enough. And let's get some elementaries in our new area also. Okay, looking good. Still on 3 speed, doing things as fast as we can. What else would we recommend putting in our city? And is the traffic okay? The traffic is good. It's gone up by 1% since the last time we checked. That may be to do with the extra public transport. Saw an awful lot of green arrows down here. Very promising. What is our health percentage on? Let's have a look at that. It could start to go up now. So we might have to plump in a few more of these sort of gym areas that we put into our office spot right here. I don't want to be in the death care bit. So community pool, sports hall and gymnasium offers citizens more exercise opportunities, giving small health benefits to the neighbourhood. Well, sounds like we need to put a few of those in. And we can stick them in all of the neighbourhoods. Okay, we're going to lose that path, but tough. Oh, it does cost a lot of money. But hopefully it's done something good, and hopefully we'll soon see lots more green arrows. There's one up there, another one over there. Hopefully the green arrows will start to fly in. Money still isn't a problem. We're making absolutely loads per turn. Okay, if that isn't going to make people happy, let's put in another park. And we'll make it a Park Life DLC park. What do I need to do? I need to paint. Industry, where's the parks? Campus, industry, park. Big brush, let's put a nice big park in up here. And what one shall we make it? We already have a city park, the amusement, nature reserve, or a zoo. Let's give the city a zoo. Main gate, let's stick that in this space. And we've got lots and lots of things we can build. Let's also get some side gates. No point putting it too far up there. In fact, there's no roads up there to connect to. Let's stick a side gate in there. It's not in the park area. Where is our park area? I'm just going to increase this ever so slightly to get another gate in. And let's not be stingy for now, give ourselves plenty of area to build in. We're going to make a massive zoo. Let's hope it's not a shit zoo. That's a dog. So another little side gate. Paths. Curvy paths as always. There's our other side gate. It's here. Oh, what have we got? An autosave. And our main gate. What is going on? Slope too steep. So all the paths are linked. Now let's think about some exhibits. Zoo Plaza. A couple of those. Cafe. Next to the plazas, of course. And souvenir shop. Let's get one of those near each of the entrances and exits. Where's the animals? Zoos. By the souvenir shops. And every time the kiddies want to buy something, they can remind their parents as they go to the loo. And finally, some exhibits. Oh, is this? This one's got its paths attached, I think. So this one can really go anywhere. Let's stick that in here. It does have paths attached. birdhouse does not have paths. Antelopes. That's not too large. You can sit in there. Back to our paths. You up there. You up there. And you in there. There we go. One as full as it will allow me. Completed zoo. With additional plumbing. So, ladies and gents, it is time once again to start thinking about closing this episode. We do have the zoo in this bottom right hand corner. It will hopefully attract people to this whole new area that was built. Let's just have a little look at our entertainment. You're not entertainment. Up here. The areas are not bad, lots of blue. Let's just close you. Where was it? It's gone. There it is. Unique buildings, fine. Parks and plazas, there's lots. Park areas, lots. Libraries, lots. Sports areas, could use a few more. Population still steadily rising. We have broken the 50,000 mark. The average citizen health has gone up since we put a few more gyms in as well. So everything is now tending towards the win conditions. I think give this a couple more episodes, we will be well on our way to achieving that. Final thing before I go, we need some power. It needs to be done. It won't be too bad to stick it close to the zoo. Which power will we choose? Oh, that's not too big. That is not too big at all. Let's stick that in there. Cover it up with a whole heap of trees. And everyone is happy as long as we give it water. If not, blows up, big boom. The biggest of all the booms. Electricity. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to stop this episode here. As always, keep yourselves nice and safe. We'll see you back here next time if you're following the series. Have a good one.